I'm Paul Olson, and I gave the Queen of the Galaxy, our very dear Enterprise, her pearlescent ball gown to knock the spots off anything in the galaxy. In fact, in other galaxies as well. Now, a year and a half ago, I was invited to speak at a huge 30,000 strong Star Trek convention in London, and I live in the UK at the moment. And I was so moved by the people I met, their enthusiasm, their friendliness, and how engaging they were, that when I got back home, I thought, I should write about my part in creating the Enterprise. And I did. And I wrote Creating the Enterprise, oddly enough. And as a result of writing the book, I then got in touch with Richard Taylor in Los Angeles, who designed the Enterprise, and Jim Dow in Los Angeles, who built the Enterprise. And I flew over to meet with them, to conduct some interviews with them, and also with Mark Stetson and Ron Gress, and you'll learn about them. And we, we knocked around the question of where the Enterprise was, what happened to the model. So I said I would check it out. And I did some digging and found out that the model had been absolutely trashed, completely resprayed over and dulled down and badly painted and chipped and marked and mishandled, because in further movies where she was used, they could dress everything up in CGI, so they didn't really care about the model. And then Paramount didn't want models anymore, and so they auctioned off a bunch of models in 2006 at Christie's in New York. And a private buyer bought the Enterprise, and it's at his private facility and will never be seen in public, and so she's gone forever. And and to fans, I mean, it's a crime. First of all, Paramount should never have got rid of the model, but they did. And and this year I flew over to LA, and we conducted some interviews with Jim, Richard, myself, and Mark, and we decided, what, let's see what we can do. Let's recreate her. Richard has all the drawings, Jim all the skills, and so we put a budget together and reckoned that it'll take somewhere in the $3 million mark, between $3 and $4 million, maybe just a little on the plus side of $3 million, and probably take about 14 to 16 months to complete. And so Richard and Jim said, let's do it. And I said, okay. And they looked at me, and, well, Paul, you wrote the book, over to you. It's come upon me to get this project off the ground, and quite frankly, I'm more than thrilled to do it. But in order to do it, first of all, I need working capital to get over to LA and spend 2 or 3 months there, hire a top PR agency to get me in front of the media, and LA's a great place, because it's a focal point of worldwide media, to appear on television and radio and get out all over the world the story of what we want to do and who we are, and the fact that we created her in the first place, and who better to recreate her. And I reckon that a PR company a good PR company for 2 or 3 months is probably going to cost about 12 grand. So 12 of the 18,000 will go to that. And the rest of it will just be handling my expenses of schlepping around, because I won't get paid to appear anywhere. So I've got to make my own way there, and rent a car, and have a little place to live while I'm over there, getting everything organized and at the same time I'll be building the website for the big set of donations and contributions that I'll be able to draw attention to in the media to raise the 3 million, or certainly get at least 1 million going, so that we can kick the project off and hire premises and get all the tools and materials and everything put together. So the first thing that needs to be done is for me to raise the capital to enable that to happen, and that's where you come in. As a prime mover, donator, or contributor, if you will, you will receive, depending on the level of your donation, there are some premiums that I've made for you that, well, there's one premium that will cost $3,000 once we get the ball rolling, but is available to someone who donates 300 pounds, or $300, excuse me. I've been in England too long. But I've tried to give as much back as I can for your kind donation, whether it's a $15 donation or a $500 donation or anywhere in the middle. Hopefully, if you check out all the premiums and click on them, and then there'll be a detail page for each one of exactly what you get for your donation, that you'll see you're getting one-of-a-kind things, and that will become real collector's items, and hopefully more valuable to you than what your donation will be, and that's what I've tried to do. Now, all these donations will be handled by a crowdfunding site called Indiegogo, and there'll be an Indiegogo logo that you can click on when you get to your donation page. That'll take you straight to that site where you can donate either through a credit card or PayPal. Indiegogo is just like Kickstarter, but it's better in the fact that they concentrate on entertainment, raising money for films and creative projects. So I thought, well, it made more sense to go with them. So I hope you will like one or all of or some of the premiums that I've offered, and I hope you will kindly donate so that we can get this project going. And every single person who donates, whether it's $15 or $500 or $60 or $100 or whatever, you will have your name engraved on a plaque that will accompany the enterprise wherever she goes around the world. Now, we promise, and we will underwrite it, it'll all be done through a corporation, to keep the enterprise in the public eye forever, well into the 25th century, so that she will appear in casinos, at Star Trek conventions all over the world, hotel lobbies, possibly ComCon conventions, various events like that, fancy building lobbies, you know, maybe in Dubai or Singapore, but traveling around the world where people can see her up close and personal. Cruise ships, possibly. There might be a Star Trek cruise, and the Enterprise will be there. So she will always be available and on public display, because she will be yours. We will have made her for you and for you to enjoy. And if you become a prime mover, then the whole project rests on your shoulders. You are the ones who made it happen, and that's why I want every one of your names on a plaque that will travel with her all around the world. And fans all over the world can look on that plaque and thank you for making it happen. And I thank you. So please have a look around, and hopefully you'll find something of interest. And please donate so we can get this ball rolling. All right, thank you.